Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We've just spent an amazing hour talking about leadership challenges, leadership opportunities, and we're looking for some great pithy tips. Toya Hodge from Cappfinity. Toya, what is your tip?
My tip is, and it's something that I was inspired by, don't let your weakness or your unfamiliarity stop you from doing something amazing.
There you go. Don't hold back. Okay, McCarthy's Skience.
So my tip would be show up as your authentic self, and it's okay to show all the range of emotions as a leader. It can certainly help you with your team. And also one that was shared that I thought would be worth sharing here as well is explain your why, your purpose as a team, as a company, and make sure that everyone is clear on the purpose.
You know, and it's so funny because I think 20 years ago, if you said to leaders, how do you feel about sharing your authentic self? That would have not have been a consensus on that. But I think probably the biggest thing that came out of the pandemic is that every leader needs to show empathy. And that sort of just has led to this revolution. Okay, Jamie, what is your tip?
My tip is take the time to help your team understand how they connect to the bigger business initiatives and KPIs so that they have a greater sense of fulfillment and appreciation for their contribution. So take the time to help them understand the numbers.
And it's such great advice because it gives them context. But the part that I'm sort of struggling with, as you mentioned, that is attribution in marketing is really, really hard. So how do you connect what they're doing? They're into the content program. How do you connect it to the greater business outcome?
Well, I think that you can connect it to what that looks like for growth. It could be growth. It could be, say, how that might contribute to how they expand wallet share. So there's ways to do that, but you got to cascade that down, and that's up to the leader to help provide the context, but the connection points as well. Because everything that every member on the team is doing is driving the business forward. And that takes on many different shapes and sizes. Sure. But you have to connect that for them so that they have a sense of fulfillment for what they're doing. And it makes them better decision makers on where they spend their time too.
I love it. Okay, Gabi Zijderveld, Smart Eye. Gabi, what is your tip?
Yeah, my tip is to make sure that your organization is helpful to others in the company. Ensure your team, develops productive collaborations and partnerships. It fosters goodwill. And then too, those others in the other organizations will be inclined to help you at the time that you need their help.
So part of that is just setting the value that our team is not an island, that our team works together. But how do you really get to these productive collaborations? And are you providing a context of why it's so important?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's all about understanding what their goals and targets are in the organization, and to figure out where you as a team can support those, and then find opportunities to offer that support, maybe set up standing check-in meetings between the different groups. It takes time.
It takes time. Got it.
But it's a worthwhile investment.
All right, perfect. Well, amazing leadership tips. If you're a B2B CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them, check out CMOHuddles.com. I'm Drew Neiser. That is your Tuesday tip. Peace out.